As one of the substitutes, Stanislav Dyke, discovered, but Stanislav happily none the worse for that. But now watch the Russian Shmizhailev's noble attempt to hang on, this time on rough ice on the outside, sliding along the ice there. And really, once he loses control of his machine, he's got no chance of staying on it. But after that, I'm glad to say, he's just winded and fit enough to come out and ride on the second day. Taking a bit of a breather there. Well, those are the spikes that keep the bikes on the ice, and they can be very dangerous when they're out of control. So, 2 days of competition, 20 heats a day. It soon developed into a three-way struggle between a Swede, Stenland, and the Russians, Zukov and Ivanov. Ivanov then dropped a point. Coming into heat 27, Stenland and Ivanov clear on 17 points apiece. Dave Lanning reports.
Erik Stenland then, the 21-year-old Swede, resident with Pool Pirates in the British League. There he is in red on 17 points, coming in here to heat 27. He was one of the overnight leaders. He now has 17 points. In with him here in blue, Helmut Weber from West Germany. Next to him, another German, Max Niedermayer in white. And on the outside, the interesting Valentino Fulanetto, first Italian ever to qualify. And look at that start from the Swede. Stenland with clear daylight, 5 lengths at least up to the first corner. His acceleration was quite spectacular. He leads heat 27. The 7th race, of course, of the second day. There is Stenland, second place Weber, in third place it is Niedermayer. But he's a cool customer, this Swede, and never really looks in trouble when he gets in front. He has tremendous control, can hardly be said to be a surprise packet. The Russians, who of course have had a stranglehold on this crown for so long, are aware of his presence. He was in the placings last year, really has emerged here in Lenin Stadium. There he is in front. Actually, Stenland last year was honoured for sportsmanship by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organisation, UNESCO. Got a Fair Play Award for avoiding a fallen colleague. Not often they're awarded points by There's the Bruce Pennell style finish from Stenland. 3 more points, he moves up to 20 points. And there were a few Swedish fans here in the crowd. There's number 1 on his back. We wonder if that's prophetic. And the Swedish fans here, a pocket of them, are really beginning to find their voices. They're enjoying themselves. There they are. What a moment for them. Heat 31, Fulanetto on the inside. Next to him, Ruskis. Johnson is white. And on the outside, watch for Vladimir Zukov, the leading Russian. He has 20 points and sweeping around the outside. The crowd here really getting behind him. They're beginning to see that this little fella is probably the man who's going to challenge Stenland. Look at the lead he's built up already. 400 metres, gets a bit rutted out there, the track, and can be very dangerous. It's a fine action shot of Zukov, his crouching style, so typical of the Russians. They seem to breed ice racers every year. New faces come along. They've only lost this crown twice since 1966, both time to Czechoslovakians, Svab in 1970 and Milan Spinka back in 1974, which indeed we covered on ITV. We've been going that long, and here is Zukov, who was 3rd in 1980 and 2nd in 1981, so he knows what the big time on ice is all about. He's going to win heat 31. Second there was another Russian, Ruskik, and in third place was Fulanetto, his first point. And the Russians are enjoying that as well. Heat 33, Per-Olaf Serenius on the inside, then Johnson. Zukov in white again, getting the start, and on the outside, Niedermayer. But it's Serenius, and again, Zukov on that outside run. He really is devastating around the outside. Per-Olaf Serenius, who was indeed 3rd back in 82, so he knows he's a fireman from Sweden. But this is Vlad Zukov, and he stood on precious little ceremony to hit the front. Of course, these machines, so deadly. They've been described as motorized chainsaws. The Russians sling them around as though they're little lightweight bantams. And so too, indeed, does Stenland. And he'll be watching Zukov because he knows this is his challenge, and he knows he's still to meet him. That's in heat 37. It could well all be decided then. But anything could happen in Speedway. And Zukov, for sure, is going to win heat 33. Second place, Serenius. Third place there, Johnson, the reserve. And that's another 3 points for Vladimir Zukov. Heat 34, Hirvasejo with the Finn on the inside, then Ivanchenko in blue. Erik Stenland is in white. We'll watch for his start, and Stanislav Dyke on the outside. This is Heat 34. And that's an even breaking again. It's Stenland who gets the run up to the first corner. He leads it. Dyke is around there. So too is Ivanchenko. And it's Ivanchenko in blue and Dyke on the outside. And we'll watch for Stanislav Dyke, who likes to double round the outside. And he almost got his nose in front there. That was bold. Tightening up there. Stenland really is aware he has a race on. Dyke on the outside. Ivanchenko in blue just coming through. We just saw his wheel poking into our picture. And the Finn is getting up as well. I'll have to watch for him. In fact, the Finn has moved into second place. That's Hirvasejo. He's just out of our shot. There's Stenland. We'll look for the placings. And Jarmo Hirvasejo has come through. He is a clever old customer around the curve. He was last. He's up into second place now. Third place is Dyke. And the Russians at the back. That's a surprise. And there is Stenland, who doesn't seem too concerned about the drama and place swapping going on behind. 3 more points for Stenland. Second, good ride there from the Finn. And in third place, Stanislav Dyke. And the two Scandinavians exchange a word or two. And a handshake. Let's look at Stanislav Dyke. This was his moment of glory in Heat 34. He gets up around the outside of Stenland and just about got a spike tyre in front. Heat 37, this will surely decide it, because we've got Vladimir Zukov in blue with 26 points, Erik Stenland in white on 26 points. In there on red is Alex Smailev for Russia, and on the outside Rolf Thijs, the veteran Dutchman, and it's Smailev who shows. The Russians will try and carve up Stenland. Here comes Zukov through on the middle, but it's Stenland who shakes them off. He's in front in the white helmet. Second Zukov, third Smailev, and now Zukov will chase. This is his big moment. It's between these two, and Zukov seems to have the run down the inside and he's caught some grip and hit a rut and lost an awful lot of ground. That could be the moment when this World Ice title was won and lost. Stenland really now has clear daylight ahead. There he is. Could become the first Western speedman ever to take the World Ice title. He's in front. Where is Zukov? Zukov really is making up ground, having lost 20 lengths or more in that dramatic moment when he hit the ruts. Just 1/2 lap to go now for Stenland and Zukov. There's Stenland. He's just got to circumnavigate this corner. Zukov's done well to get back up there, but there it is. And that was a dramatic moment. But Stenland, Erik Stenland, a 21-year-old from Pool Pirates in the British League, from Getting Ghana in the Swedish League, has won the World Ice Speedway crown. His supporters really are having a day in Moscow to remember. There's the incident we'll watch for Zukov. This is the moment that decided the title. Zukov seemed to have the drop and suddenly hit the rut, lost ground. There it is, it's all over. Heat 38, the last race for these riders, and we've got Ivanov on the outside seeking to confirm third place. On the inside, Niedermayer red, then Rushkik in blue. Grid 3 has Jarmo Hirvasejo from Finland on the outside, Ivanov, and they've still got everything to race for. And oh, look at that, that's pretty close. It's Ivanov around the outside. The Finn has gone with him, that's Hirvasejo. We've seen how he loves to ride the inside. He really does creep round the curve to great effect, and he's come through. Oh, what a saucy piece of cornering. Oh, and he's gone over the line there and lost ground. And that's allowed Ivanov, here he is on 24 points. He'll definitely wrap up third place behind Zukov and Stenland. I don't think the Finn's finished yet. He's creeping around. We'll watch for him coming on the inside. He does duck around the curb, and he's done it to tremendous effect. Ivanov, and again the Russian, a very, very clever piece of tactical cornering. He's getting mighty close to that line. In fact, he's over it there, and he's down. Oh, that was close as well. We see them hit the outside, but very rarely we see them hit the inside. Ivanov will have been glad to shake it off the persistent Finn. 3 more points, confirms third place. Second place, Rushkik. In third place, Niedermayer. There's that incident again. and, well, the Finn simply ran out of ice, hit the snow, bounced back on the track. Now, how close was this oncoming rider? Well, there wasn't much to spare. There is Vasajo proving that, yes, you can get up and walk away unconcerned. And this is the moment that Sweden will relish, that Erik Stenland will never forget. The day he became the first Westerner to win the Ice Speedway title, and it's a long time since British Speedway has a world ice champion resident in the British League, which of course starts in a couple of weeks' time.
Erik Stenland's title, 29 points, Zukov 28 and Ivanov on 27 points. Pool Pirates look forward to seeing Erik Stenland this season when the British League starts in a couple of weeks. Good performance by him. Let's hope he goes as well on the shale during